Hi, my name is Lisa Ryle, and I'm here to introduce you to some of the features of a structured literacy lesson. You probably know by now that structured literacy is teaching using the science of reading in mind. When you're designing a structured literacy lesson, there are 7 different features that you can do all together as you become more comfortable, or you can just start implementing them one feature at a time to kind of slowly introduce these concepts over time. The first feature is reviewing the letter sound deck and phonemic awareness. So for the students that I'll be seeing that I designed this lesson for, they know most of their letters already, but we will be reviewing the ones that they're not very automatic with. And then we are reviewing some of the phonograms that we've been working on in previous lessons. This isn't time to introduce new concepts, it's just time to review what you've done before and set them up for success. Now, if I was progress monitoring for these skills, I wouldn't preview beforehand. I would just really be looking at what do they know, what are they already automatic with. But for the lesson, when we're doing our review, you'll see me preview the topics beforehand so that they can see them and hear them. And then when we do the review, they'll feel more successful. It's really important to boost the confidence of your students to make them feel like they do have success and they're able to do this, especially when you're introing structured literacy, because it can be a lot for them to remember. So I have here some cards that I've made. I don't have a pre-printed letter sound deck yet. I plan on purchasing one later, but these are just little note cards that I've cut in half and put some of the letters on that we'll be reviewing. And then I did put together some words. I'm working with older students that are already reading and blending words together, and I want them to practice the letter sounds that we're reviewing with some actual words. If I was using much younger students, I would skip this part with the words and I would stick to just the letter sound reviews, and you would probably have single letters rather than introducing the phonograms, depending on where you are in terms of what you've been introducing. So I have been using the Haggerty curriculum for teaching phonemic awareness. If you haven't seen this yet, there are several different levels. Right now, these are $80 on the website haggerty.org. I chose to purchase my own so I can take it with me regardless of where I end up teaching. But at a price tag of $80, it's also quite easy to convince principals that you need to have phonemic awareness in your curriculum. And so it's a really inexpensive buy. I highly recommend it. So after we do our review, I will show you in the lesson what a few parts of that Haggerty curriculum look like. For these students, I do know them quite well, and so I've picked and chosen the different parts of the Haggerty curriculum I want to go over. For example, they already know how to rhyme really well, so I'm not going to do rhyming with every lesson that I do. So I've picked out 3 of the components that I know that they need practice on, and that's what we'll do for the lesson. All right, so without further ado, let's get started, and I'll demo feature 1, letter sound deck and phonemic awareness for you today. All right, kids, let's get started. We're going to review some of our letters that we've been working on this week. So as you know, you're going to give me the letter name and the letter sound. We'll do some single letters, and then I have our 2-letter phonograms that we'll review with just the sounds after. All right, letter name, sound. Good. Name, sound. Excellent. Name, sound. This one's a little tricky. Let's hear this one again. The letter name is K, and the sound is K. Let's try again. Letter name, sound. Very good. Now, this is one of our vowels, so remember, letter name, sound, eh. Very good. I know that these vowels have been tricky, and we're going to focus on this one today. All right, here are some of our two-letter sounds. So we know this is CH. What sound is it? Ch. Good. Double E, what sound? E. QU? Qua. And Q always is teamed with U. Very good. SH? Sh. Very good. You're remembering all of those sounds. So I'm going to put those sounds into some words for you and some sounds that I already know that you know. So we're going to go around in a circle and we're going to do these in parts. We can chop our sounds as we go. All right, you want to go first? Let's chop it first. Qua, I, t. Very good. Blend it together. Very good. Let's see if we can do this one on our own. Very good blending. Sheep. Very good. All right, you want to try? Good. Blend it together. Very good. Now your turn. Very good. Ship. Very good. I can see that you all know how to segment these words into parts and can blend them together. We'll read them together after this. You? Queen. Very good. Last one. Cheap. Very good. All right, so we're going to read these together as a group, and then we'll do our phonemic awareness. Let's do these together. Quit. Sheep. Wish. Ship. Chip. Queen. Cheap. Excellent review. You guys have really remembered all of your sounds and your phonograms from the week. I'm very impressed. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of review for our phonemic awareness skills. As you will recall, this is where we use our listening and our voice. We're not using our eyes, we're not reading, we're just listening to what I'm asking for and responding with our voice. All right, so for this first part, we're going to blend together some of our phonemes. So get your choppers out. I'm going to give you the parts, and then you blend it together into a word together. Then I might separate you and do some individually. Okay, ready? G. Blend it. Hug. Good. Ooh, I, D. Lid. P, A, D. Pad. Very good. All right, I'm going to have you go first. Ready? W, E, K. Weak. Good. Your turn. S, A, B. Sob. For you? F, E, D. Fed. Good. You guys are really getting this. We'll do one more round and we'll move on to the next one. U, A, K. Lake. Very good. D, I, M. Dime. U, M. Fume. Really nice blending today. So now let's get out our roller coasters. We're going to isolate those medial sounds. Remember, this is where we take a word and we drive it with our roller coaster from beginning, middle, end. And those medial sounds are our vowel sounds that we're looking for. So here's an example. If I say job, we go j, ab. What's that medial sound? Ah, very good. Let's do a few together, and then I'll let you each do one separately. Hid, id, I. Very good. Dug, d, ug. What's that medial sound? Very good. All right, you try one. Rip. I. Good. Nod. Ah, very good. And for you, let. Very good. All right, for our last section before we move on to the next part of our lesson, we are going to segment our phonemes. So now, instead of me giving you the parts, I'm going to give you the whole word, and then you're going to chop out the parts, okay? So if I say got, you're going to repeat the word, got, and break into phonemes. G, A, T. Make sure you get your choppers out. I want to see you making that brain-hand connection. Okay, let's do a few together. Cute. Say cute. Cute. Very good. Say fill. F, All right, you go first. You're going to do the next one. Say nap. Now segment it. Good. Your turn. Say bone. Segment. Very good. But I heard a little bit that was an b, un. That would be bun. Can you change that middle sound to say o? Let's try it again. Bone. B, o, n. Very good. All right, your turn. Dot. Very good. All right, nice work. That's the end of our introduction to our lesson. That is our review of our letter sound cards and a little bit of phonemic awareness work. Good luck as you learn to teach your students structured literacy.